Welcome to the Bloody Channel, you lot. Today we're diving headfirst into a culinary world that's more exciting than a Michelin-starred restaurant on opening night. That's right, we're off to Belgium, a country that's not just about beautiful architecture and history, but also about some of the most delicious, mouth-watering food you'll ever find. Forget those sad, soggy chips you call fries and those bland, tasteless waffles you get at the supermarket. We're talking about real food made with passion, pride, and a whole lot of flavor. Get ready to discover the top 10 Belgian dishes that'll have you booking a one-way ticket faster than you can say, Vlaamse stoofcarbonaden. This is a culinary journey you don't want to miss, so buckle up, get your napkins ready, and let's get this food party started. Let's get one thing straight. Belgian waffles are in a league of their own. These aren't your average breakfast fare, they're a culinary experience. Forget those thin, pathetic excuses you get elsewhere. Those sad, floppy imitations don't even come close. We're talking thick, fluffy, and crispy waffles with deep pockets just begging to be filled. Each bite is a perfect balance of texture and flavor. First up, you've got your Brussels waffles, light and airy, perfect with a dusting of powdered sugar and maybe a dollop of whipped cream if you're feeling fancy. They're like eating a cloud. Then there's the Liège waffle, denser and richer, with caramelized sugar cooked right into the dough. It's a caramel lover's dream come true. It's like a party in your mouth and everyone's invited. The joy these waffles bring is simply unmatched. And don't even get me started on the toppings. Fresh fruit, chocolate sauce, ice cream. The possibilities are endless. You name it, you can put it on a Belgian waffle. The versatility is part of what makes them so special. But honestly, these waffles are so good they don't even need toppings. Their flavor stands strong on its own. They're a masterpiece on their own. Each one is a work of art, both in taste and presentation. So if you're in Belgium and you don't try a waffle, you're only cheating yourself. It's a must-have experience. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you for it. This is one culinary delight you don't want to miss. Next up, we've got a classic Belgian combo that's so simple yet so bloody brilliant, moules-frites. This dish is a staple in Belgian cuisine and has been enjoyed by locals and tourists alike for generations. That's mussels and fries for you uncultured swines. It might sound like an odd pairing at first, but once you try it, you'll understand why it's so beloved. Now I know what you're thinking, mussels and fries? How could that possibly work together? But trust me, this is a match made in culinary heaven. The mussels, usually steamed in a white wine sauce with garlic and herbs, are plump, juicy, and bursting with flavor. Each bite is a delightful explosion of taste that will leave you craving more. The mussels, usually steamed in a white wine sauce with garlic and herbs, are plump, juicy, and bursting with flavor. The sauce itself is so good you'll want to drink it straight from the pot. And the fries? Don't even get me started on those crispy golden beauties. They're the perfect accompaniment to the mussels, providing a satisfying crunch with every bite. We'll get to them later, but for now, just know that they are the perfect sidekick to the star of the show. You get a big pot of steaming mussels, a mountain of crispy fries, and some crusty bread to mop up all that delicious sauce. It's a meal that satisfies on every level. It's the perfect meal to share with friends, family, or even just yourself because, let's be honest, you'll want to keep this one all to yourself. The combination of flavors and textures is simply irresistible. So when you're in Belgium, do yourself a favor and order the moules-frites. You won't regret it. It's a culinary experience that captures the essence of Belgian cuisine and hospitality. Now let's talk about some proper comfort food. Stoofvlees, or Flemish beef stew. This ain't your grandma's bland, watery stew though. This is the real deal. We're talking tender chunks of beef, slow-cooked for hours in a rich, flavorful gravy made with Belgian beer, onions, and often a touch of sweetness from brown sugar or gingerbread. Yes, you heard that right, gingerbread. The beef is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the sauce is so flavorful you'll want to lick the plate clean. It's usually served with a side of mashed potatoes or fries, perfect for soaking up all that delicious gravy. This is the kind of dish that warms you up from the inside out, perfect for a cold winter's day. So, if you're looking for a hearty, satisfying meal that'll stick to your ribs, look no further than stoofvlees. Next up, we have waterzooi, a creamy Belgian stew that's like a warm hug in a bowl. It's traditionally made with chicken or fish, simmered in a velvety broth thickened with egg yolks and cream. The result is a rich, flavorful stew that's both comforting and elegant. The chicken or fish is cooked to perfection, and the vegetables, usually carrots, potatoes and leeks, add a lovely sweetness and texture. Water zooey is typically served with a side of crusty bread, perfect for dipping into that creamy, dreamy broth. It's the kind of dish that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, like you're being transported to a cozy Belgian pub on a rainy day. So, if you're looking for a taste of Belgian comfort food at its finest, be sure to add water zooey to your must-try list. Let's move on to something sweet, shall we? And no, I'm not talking about those pathetic excuses for biscuits you get at the supermarket. I'm talking about speculoos, the king of Belgian biscuits. These thin, crispy biscuits are flavored with a unique blend of spices including cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and ginger. They're like a party in your mouth and every spice is invited. Speculoos are delicious on their own, but they're also often used in other desserts like cheesecakes, ice cream, and even coffee. And let's not forget about speculoo spread, which is basically like peanut butter but a million times better. So, if you're looking for a sweet treat that's both delicious and unique, be sure to grab yourself some speculoos. You won't regret it. Now, let's talk about something that needs no introduction. Belgian chocolate. This is the stuff of legends, the gold standard of chocolate, the culinary equivalent of winning the lottery. Belgian chocolate is renowned for its smooth, velvety texture and its rich, intense flavor. From dark chocolate to milk chocolate to white chocolate, there's a Belgian chocolate out there for everyone. And let's not forget about all the different forms Belgian chocolate comes in. You've got your bars, your truffles, your pralines, your filled chocolates, the list goes on and on. So, when you're in Belgium, do yourself a favor and indulge in some of the best chocolate in the world. Your taste buds will thank you for it. Now let's talk about those crispy golden beauties we mentioned earlier, Belgian fries. And don't you dare call them French fries. These are in a league of their own. What makes Belgian fries so special? Well, for starters, they're twice fried. That's right, twice fried. This gives them their signature crispy exterior and fluffy interior. They're also typically fried in beef fat, which adds another layer of flavor. And they're always served piping hot, seasoned with just the right amount of salt. Forget those sad, soggy fries you get elsewhere. Belgian fries are the real deal. So when you're in Belgium, be sure to order a big cone of these beauties. You won't regret it. Let's go back to the savory side of things with another Belgian classic, carbonade flamande. This hearty beef and beer stew is the perfect meal for a cold winter's day. It's a dish that brings warmth and comfort with every bite. It's made with tender chunks of beef, slow-cooked in a rich, flavorful gravy made with Belgian beer, onions, and often a touch of sweetness from brown sugar or gingerbread. This unique combination of ingredients creates a depth of flavor that's truly unforgettable. Yes, you heard that right, gingerbread again. It adds a surprising twist that elevates the dish. The beef is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the sauce is so flavorful you'll want to lick the plate clean. It's a symphony of tastes that dance on your palate. It's usually served with a side of mashed potatoes or fries, perfect for soaking up all that delicious gravy. The sides complement the stew perfectly, making each bite a delight. This is the kind of dish that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, like you're being transported to a cozy Belgian pub on a rainy day. The ambiance, the flavors, everything comes together to create a memorable experience. So, if you're looking for a taste of Belgian comfort food at its finest, be sure to add carbonade flamande to your must-try list. It's a culinary experience you won't want to miss. Remember those Liège waffles we talked about earlier? The ones with the caramelized sugar cooked right into the dough? Well, they deserve their own chapter because they're just that good. Liège waffles are denser and richer than Brussels waffles, with a slightly chewy texture that's absolutely divine. And that caramelized sugar, it's like a party in your mouth and everyone's invited. These waffles are delicious on their own, but they're also amazing with toppings. Fresh fruit, chocolate sauce, ice cream, you name it, you can put it on a Liège waffle. But honestly, they're so good, they don't even need toppings. They're a masterpiece on their own. So, if you're in Belgium and you only have time for one type of waffle, make it a Liège waffle. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you for it. Now I know what you're thinking, endive, that bitter leafy green, but trust me, when it's cooked right, endive can be absolutely delicious. And this endive and ham gratin is the perfect example. The bitterness of the endive is balanced perfectly by the saltiness of the ham and the creaminess of the cheese sauce. It's baked in the oven until golden brown and bubbly, and the result is a dish that's both comforting and sophisticated. Don't let the endive scare you away. This gratin is a true Belgian classic, and it's definitely worth a try. You might just be surprised at how much you like it. So there you have it, you lucky devils. 10 of the most delicious, mouth-watering dishes that Belgium has to offer. From waffles to chocolate to stews that'll make your granny jealous, this country is a culinary paradise just waiting to be explored. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more culinary adventures. And be sure to let me know in the comments which Belgian dish you're most excited to try. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a plane ticket to book and a whole lot of Belgian food to devour. Bon appétit!